Nothing's better than a hot shot of espresso. Bitter. नमस्ते मेरे भाई बहनों, कैसे हो आप लोग? 2021 has been quite an eye-opener for me, not just as a creative, as an individual, but as a human being. Before doing YouTube and filmmaking and all that stuff, I used to work for a vendor company. I was making good money, going to work every day. I had my financials in place. I had my 401k in place. I had my health insurance and all that stuff. While working at that job, I was constantly seeing film shoots happening. So I had this route, and I was on this route from Monday to Friday. Almost 3 times a week, I would see like a film shoot in that area. Like, I don't know if God was talking to me or if the universe was like saying something to me, like, this is your time, like this is what you could be doing instead of like driving a truck and delivering products and whatnot. Oh man, I have such a headache, bro. So I felt like universe was talking to me, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should take a leap of faith and just go out and start doing what I love to do. And I didn't know where it was gonna go or how I was gonna start. I don't have my own company, I'm just a freelancer. I know freelance people usually like they make videos about these things and they say like, yeah, you should probably start a company, it's better for you, you know, don't make the mistakes that I made, blah blah blah. And it's been roughly around 8 months since I've quit my job. Do I say that am I happy? Yeah, extremely happy. The fact that I have accomplished so much in these 8 months, I have created so much content. Like, this is like a trial and error type career where some things work, some things don't, you know, and like you have to do the things in order for you to learn to see if it will work or not. I felt like it was a great place for me to start. It really was. Like, I was like kind of like new. I wasn't new in the industry, but I was branching off on my own. I didn't know who to go to. Like, I didn't have like a buddy of mine or a group of friends that'd be like, all right, let's make videos and movies and shit. I don't have people like that in my life. Sorry, it's just somebody texting me. I did a whole bunch of things, like put myself on a backstage, and on Craigslist I was like literally applying to like every other gig that was on there. Sometimes I would get a response from people and sometimes I would get no response at all. And that's just how it works. If you have the heart to submit an application or submit your information hoping that you'll get the gig, you also gotta have the heart to take it, that you might not get it. Either like you intimidate them because you're so good, or there's something better out there for you and you don't need to waste your time on whatever this is. I started doing that. I started landing clients, I started meeting people, and my connections grew. So since this video is about confessions, I'm gonna confess that I have absolutely no idea how health insurance works. Now, I've been searching on the net, reading and constantly calling these people for quotes and stuff, and oh my god, it was just like, just thinking about it makes my head hurt. I don't understand why it's so complicated. I know some people are probably like, yeah, it's not that complicated. Well, it is for me. I am so sure that there's people that can relate to this. Health insurance in this country, it is so complicated. When you're in a job, all you have to do is check some buttons, read over this shit, whatever. You have somebody that talks with you, whatever. You need this, you're done. When you're out on your own, that's when shit gets real. You're like, oh my god, what are all these numbers? What are all these charts? What is all this stuff? I don't understand. Join the boat, because I don't either. Do I have health insurance right now? Yes. Welcome 2022, where this man is not covered. I am not gonna have health insurance. How crazy is that? Some things are in the works. Turns out that my dumb ass ended up filing 2 applications. File number 2 is active. File number 1 was there but never active. So what they have to do is they have to deactivate that. Oh my god, it just got so dark in here. I deactivate that account, merge the information that I have in this second one into the first one, which was the original application, and then things can fly off from there. Oh my god. I just want to get it over with because I can't. Second thing I found out was taxes. Same thing, when you're working for a job, you get a W-2. You don't have to worry about it. Give it to somebody and they'll do it for you, an accountant. But if you do it on your own, on like, let's say TurboTax, you can plug in the W-2 information all up in there. And if you don't have a W-2, then you better have all your payments, expenses, where y'all spent your goddamn bread. You better have all that stuff written down somewhere, copies of your receipts, whatever. I use the Wave invoicing app, which really helps because it breaks down whatever income I have. I also plug in my expenses, but this app it's very helpful. Let's see, you live and learn, right? I don't know what's gonna happen with taxes. But 2021 also opened a whole new door of creativeness. Like, I got the confidence back to start my YouTube channel. I just want to let my creativeness flow. Like, I literally generate ideas on top of ideas and I write them down and I never act on it. So 2022, baby, we're gonna be doing a lot of content, you know, kind of like that ninja shit, you know, a lot of shit. Is it all planned out yet? Not really. Nothing is planned out yet, but it's in my brain. It's somewhere in my notes. It's written down, that's for sure. My YouTube channel is gonna grow. I'm gonna look into doing more like interviews and brand work where I would be able to, like, you know, meet the locals that are like local restaurants here nearby to see if they want to collaborate, see if they want to, like, see if I can be like, hey man, you don't have like a small commercial thing for you, you know, let me hook you up and do some, you know, give you a nice little video. Yeah, let's see how that goes. I know that majority of the times people are gonna be like, yeah, it's COVID and we don't really want any outsiders, or we only want employees in the restaurant or whatever. It's almost like in training and exercise for me to see like how I go and talk to complete strangers, how I build that relationship. It's kind of like training for me to see like what will work and what will not work. Hopefully not everybody says yes, because if they do say yes, then my YouTube channel will not grow. I'm gonna get stuck in doing their commercial work. What else? It got cold and even more bitter. Yeah, you battery swap. Yeah, this beard is getting white, bro. 2021 has been a hell of a year. Not mentally, emotionally, also physically for me. Something that I never thought that I would go through, ever. I always thought I was the healthiest in the family and nothing will ever happen to me, but sometimes you forget that you're just a human being like the others and things could go wrong for you. And I had to learn that the hard way. I take this experience more as like a warning sign, a lesson learned type experience, because I don't ever want to go through that again. I'm gonna say it. I was on a shoot in September for a feature film. For the very first time, I experienced constipation. Might be very small for you guys, but I have never experienced that ever. And I made a video about it. The last couple of days of the shoot, I was in pain on set, but it wasn't as bad. When I came back, I couldn't go to the bathroom at all. I would sit there and I would be in severe pain. It got to a point where I was scared to go to the bathroom. Like, I would open the door and I would see the toilet and be like, I don't want to look at you, let alone sit on you. Sit on me. Something was wrong inside me, and that I wasn't able to swallow. What the heck? Like, I was never allergic to anything. I always ate whatever the heck that I wanted to eat. My body was able to digest everything. What is this even? Like, what is this? Some kind of like bug I ate that's eating the insides of me? I don't know. Like, today's day and age, anything can freaking happen. Like, a bug inside you that you ate from a freaking pizza or some shit. Now it's growing inside of you, and that just sounds really gross. I don't know why I'm even going down that route. You can't sleep at night because you start overthinking, overanalyzing, like, oh, what if I read this on the internet? What if I have that? What if I have this? What if I have like this freaking disease or this cancer looking thing inside my asshole? It was a warning sign from my body to me. My body was saying, you don't own me. I am my own entity, and you are using me to live in this world. Therefore, you need to take care of it, maintain it, and not feed me bullshit. Pizza, burgers, chips, caffeinated drinks, you name it. Like, I probably consumed so much crap. It was bound to happen. At a certain point in my life, this was going to happen. My body was going to break down. I was going to go through some real shit. And this was it. Bottom line is, I knew something was wrong with me. I don't know what it was, and I needed to find out. I Googled a whole bunch of shit, and I read up on a whole bunch of shit, and I'm like, you know what? Something ain't right, and I can't sleep at night. I went through deep cycle of insomnia, and I wasn't getting enough sleep. Your body, your organs, like, it doesn't get the rest it needs. That's why sleep is so important. When you ditch sleep for whatever it is that you do, you're actually setting yourself up for some kind of disease, some kind of shit. You're doing something to your body. You're not gonna know it now, but I experienced it now, thank God. I don't want to wait till 50, 60, 70 years old to be able to experience this. Oh my God, if I was like 7 years old and I experienced this, I will die on the toilet. Like, it literally is that painful. One day it was so bad, I had to go to the ER. The doctor looked at my ass and they were like, yeah, you have 2 small fissures. And they were able to see it. Like, didn't have to put anything inside my ass, thank God. They gave me creams and ointments to use. The things that I have been eating prior to this happening, what I was eating when I found out what I was going through, let's just say my body kind of like got so slow at digesting. Everything I ate caused hard stools. And it was, oh my God, just thinking about it makes my butt hurt. And the worst part is, like, you feel so relieved after you're thanking God, like, oh my God, thank you so much for that. And then you have to go again and again and again and all day. I literally went through the entire month of October and half of November just getting the urge to go and not being able to go. Like that, oh my God, I can't. Your body automatically has this defensive system where it doesn't want you to go through some kind of pain. So it stops it, it starts attacking it or whatever, like, oh, I'm not letting that happen because it's causing you pain, blah, 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 blah. But the body doesn't know that I need to let it out because I can't let it sit in there. And the worst thing was, when this was happening, I didn't have health insurance. Going back to what I was talking about, health insurance, I didn't have all that jazz because I was like, nothing will ever happen to me because I am just great at what I do. I know what my body needs, what I eat. I thought I got it all covered, but clearly I don't. Health insurance was something that I should have looked into when I decided to go freelance, but I didn't. I waited till something happened to me. I took everything. I took laxatives, I took pills to soften my stools, I changed my diet so that I'm not eating anything that's gonna create any hard stools. Still, I was in pain. I think it just got to a point where it just couldn't take it anymore. I just really started micromanaging the things that I put in my body. I stopped eating outside, and my girlfriend, I kind of feel bad for her because we used to go and try such different foods and different things, and she's a very understanding woman, and I am really grateful for her, and I love her. So knowledge is key, bro. 2021 has been a crazy of a year. As bad as it was towards the end of it, I'm happy that I went through it during a time that I'm actually able to handle that pain because I wouldn't have been able to handle it otherwise. I really hope that none of you guys have to experience that. Just please do yourself a favor and watch what you eat. Yes, eating healthy doesn't exactly involve a lot of tasty and spicy and good stuff. When you get to a certain age, you're gonna have to leave all that anyway. So might as well get started on the good stuff now so that your body can last, and not break down how mine did at a very young age. I'm not doing this for a fan following. I'm not doing this for subscribers. I'm doing this because I sincerely want to document my experiences. I sincerely want to connect with people, be able to relate to my experiences, that will be able to learn something from me, that they will be able to teach me something. I can't talk right now. That's my 2021, guys. I would love to know, how your 2021 was, and leave your comments below. With that said, thank you for watching my video. To all the people that have subscribed to my channel recently, thank you, welcome, because this is gonna be an interesting journey. So stick along because I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna make this my full-time job. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you don't even know. I change personalities like a mofo, Sometimes I'll be like mad chill. Sometimes I'll be changing my shit and become mad ghetto. Like, what? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. So stick along.